I want to say thank you to the great mother. Thank you for another day of waking up, seeing the light of day again. Thank you for the comfort and thank you for the safety and the guidance and the sacrifice and the creation of protection that you have created for those that are watching, those that are in my family, and those that are going through all of the trying times in this day and time. And I ask you and the ancestral spirits and the ancestors, along with the angelic hosts, to provide a way of comfort, love, appreciation, guidance with your comfortness. Because a lot of them do not understand who you are. You are the creator of the light that came from out the darkness. And I want to say thank you for revealing yourself to me through these years. And I also want to say, I hope and pray that those that are watching can look you up and find out that you are the true comforter and that we did come out of darkness into the light because we were in the wombs of our mother for 9 months, which the number nine, the square root of nine is three. So we went through three different phases in our mother's wombs in darkness into the light, which also shows that our mothers are an incarnation of you, great mother, and that we find out that the 90% of our subconscious is connected to you, and the 10% is connected to the light, the source of knowledge that you have created. And on that note, dear great mother, I say Ashe, and all your 10,000 titles and 10,000 names, Ashe. Okay. Um, I just want to come on here. I know a lot of people probably not going, might not watch today, but I really want to talk about a lot of stuff that's on my mind. As time goes, people grow, people change, people go through transformations, people realize reality, and they realize who we are, what goes on. People realize that we have things to do in this reality. Everybody's looking for a way out. Everybody's looking for the light. Everybody's looking for happiness, comfort, support. Some of us need that motivation. Some of us need to find a way of being taught and being guided towards dedication. Some of us need motivation. I come to you on this channel and I want to say that many people always talk about the light this and the light that. But I'm here to tell you that the darkness created the light and the light came from the darkness. And that we need to remember and look this up. Everything that we thought was masculine was actually feminine. Everything we thought that was masculine was feminine. I hate to say it, but when it come down to the point of all of this, we all come from out of darkness. The womb, our mind, our brains. We use 10%. The 10% of our brains is the masculine. The subconscious, the 90%, the subconscious is feminine. And I come to you all to let you know, like, we've been misguided a lot and been lied to a lot. And from what I know, is that a lot of us need to wake up because we've been lied so many times. During the time of my spiritual growth, during the time of my journey, I was at one point in time in religions. I dealt with Islam, I dealt with Christianity, I dealt with the Hebrew Israelites, I dealt with being with around the Moors, I've been around people that was in the Nation of Islam but never joined it. The Nubians, I've been around them. I've been around people that practice Hinduism. I went around and met people that practice Hinduism, Taoism, all of that. But one thing I noticed, a lot of them prayed to a creator. And a lot of them, when they prayed, they don't realize the positions that they do when they pray. Like when Muslims pray, they are in a fetus position. Any name ended with AH is feminine. Any name ending with AH is feminine. Don't believe me? Look it up. And I come to y'all like letting you know that I came across this for some years, and people keep on saying, "Oh, darkness is evil," and da 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 da. Da. The light is good. When in actuality, there's duality, and also you have to have supreme balance. Supreme balance means a lot. That is the yin and yang. Duality, balance. Balance is the key. Dark, light, middle, straight middle, balance. When you have more than the other, guess what? There's no balance, so something has to tilt. You have to be balanced, straight. Because in spirit realm or in the spirit, by you being a spiritual being, you have to know and master thyself and know who you are spiritually and mentally. Spiritually, mentally, physically, and most definitely you need to know everything about your whole genetic makeup as much as you can. Know where you come from. See, I listen to a lot of people, and I always get a shout out to Conjure Queen. I get a shout out to those that practice that's in this. They know. They know about the Inky DNA. They know about all of that. Everything that you've been taught that was good is not even actually good. They don't want to tell you that. Everything has been twisted up. I'm going to finish this video dealing with the Great Mother or dealing with the primary creator. I'm going to go back into this video, then I'm going to post it up in my community joint because everybody needs to know what time it is. Earth itself, Tiamat or Kai, whatever you want to call this planet, is a living organism, but guess what? It's feminine. Another name for it is Gaia. I done heard so many different people say things over and over again. You know, I am at the point where as though there's no such thing that my religion is better than yours. When I look at to the name Jesus, like an old great person that's been in my life told me, you take the J out of Jesus and the S at the end, you have SU. ESU. That is a deity of the Yoruba pantheon. And a lot of people don't even want to talk about this. Christianity is a watered down version of the Yoruba tradition. IEY, the Catholics run Christianity, and they also use people that practice a Yoruba tradition called Santeria, and they don't want to tell you that. The Catholics use the Santeria priests and priestesses to do rituals, which we call rites, into their temples. That's what gives them power because a lot of the power is ancient. And when you look into these practices, they are 100,000-year-old plus traditions that has been practiced in ancient Lemuria, even down to what you call the continent of Africa and also over here. They don't want to tell you the truth. Everybody keep on trying to talk like they know. But I guarantee you, everything that I'm saying to you, you can look this stuff up. And everybody want to keep on saying this. That's why I give, like I said, I give Contra Queen love and credit and shout outs. Black Witch Yaya, Dr. Delbert Blair, Dr. Malachi Z. York, Bobby Hemmett, C. Freeman L, Sister Myra Mars. I'm calling out all these people, just to name a few. Even Dr. Phil Valentine. We need to stop, because I want to say this, and I don't want to, I hate mentioning stuff like this, but I'm going to say it. You look at this young man, or this man right here. You call a man like me black, right? That's not the case. The melanated people were the original people, and everybody came from that source. In order for you to live on this plane, you have to have some sort of melanin. We created a lot of traditions, a lot of spiritual traditions, a lot of rituals and or rites, what you ever want to call them. We created those, and a lot of people are using it today. A lot of these religions are watered down from the traditions that we practice, dealing with the Great Mother. I want to give the shout outs of the Sibyls of Mami Water. I want to give y'all a shout out. Y'all know who you are. The Sibyls of Mami Water, I give y'all all a shout out. Because on this channel, I said I want to build, but also I got to know where I stand too. And I want people to know where I stand. I am for the human race, but you look at my pigmentation, I also represent a certain people. But I also want to give a shout out to the women and the men that dedicate their time to Mami Water. I also want to give the dedication of those that know about the Sophia and the Demiurge. I want to give y'all a shout out too. I want to give a shout out to all of those that know. Because right now, thank you, thank you, family. I appreciate that. Right now, we need to really wake up. We need to stop playing, man. Like we've been really put in a situation where all these lies been brought up, and nobody don't want to correct them. We need to stop. We need to really get it together. I represent a people who had everything stolen from them, that don't even realize how powerful they are. But every nation on this planet look up to us for the answers. And I want to tell our people that you have so many agents out here that will blasphemize anybody that's speaking the stuff that I'm saying, because they don't want the truth to come out. I tell you this because now is the time. You need to be recognized of the people that you really are, because you are mighty people, and nobody's not giving you the credit. Instead, they use you for their own entertainment, football, music, you know what I'm saying? Clothes, all of that. Everybody look up to you, melanated people. Everybody do. Their brothers and sisters in Africa look up to you over here, so-called African Americans. They look up to you. The Caucasians look up to you. I want to also tell these sisters out here, I'm going to tell you a little secret. And I'm going to tell you brothers a little secret too. Did you sisters know that a Caucasian man don't look at himself as being a real man until he lay up with you, sisters, and procreate with you? Did you know that? See, I'm not making it a race thing, but I'm making it a reality that you need to know this shit. Everything comes from you, sisters. All this come from you. You are the sacred geometry that the Freemasons be practicing and looking up. You are the sacred geometry. Hey, you so-called black man, did you know that a lot of the women that don't look like you really not just fetishize, but want to have children by you because that power of the melanin to help everybody live on. It's a part of the reincarnation process. That's what it's a part of. Did you know that? The daggone cosmos is connected to your melanin. The cosmos is connected to your melanin. Why do you think your hair curl up into a 9? Same thing go to you sisters. It curls up into a 9 because you're 9 ether. The universe is based on the number 9. And I'm not here to knock nobody's nationality down at all. I'm not here to do that. I'm not here to do that. I just want to speak some fucking facts for a change because I'm getting tired of everybody not giving us as the people credit that look like us. Everything you see, we done created this. Down to so many different things that were scientific breakthroughs, things that dealt with biology and so on. We created a lot of this stuff and we forgot because of the educational system, because of people that look like us that wanted to keep us enslaved too, because we had a lot of backstabbers, a lot of agent Smiths, a lot of them that look like us. You can't blame it on people that look like the color of the palm because they're being controlled too. They're enslaved. No, they're not. They're enslaved. They are having warped out minds because of what all the lies they've been told. All the lies they've been told that they were a mighty people when in actuality, we taught them how to walk upright and use the mind. We did that. We have to realize at the end of the day, though, there's only one race, and that's the human race. But we got to go back to the originators of this planet, though. We got to really start doing our true lessons in history, which is our story, which is okay. No problem. No problem. We need to really talk about our story, which is a mystery to them, which is my story. Shout out to Dr. Malachi York on that. We need to really start talking about this shit. See, I am not here to be causing any so-called race war, but I need to let everybody know the fucking truth for a change. All these people out here doing all this and saying all this. That's why I say I give a shout out to Conjure Queen. I give a shout out to freaking Black Witch Yaya, Brother Yosef. I give a shout out to Bobby Hemmett, Dr. Malachi York, Dr. Delbert Blair, Professor James Small. I give a shout out to them for a reason. Dr. Frances Quest Wells, and rest in power to her. Sister Myra Mars. I give a shout out to them because they the ones, and Dr. Ben Yakinen. All of these brothers and sisters that I'm naming, tried to wake us up and be happy of who we are, but not look down on nobody's race or nationality, but be proud of who we are. So everybody can know who we are. And this is not a knockdown for anybody that look like this. That's not a knock. I want to educate all of you and give thanks. Because one thing I want to let y'all know truthfully, there is a life after death. There is reincarnation. Yes, you do choose the body and choose whatever, you know what I'm saying, when you come down here. But you got to remember the original people. Whatever you have in your DNA, trust me, you were that in another lifetime. But this lifetime, if you're melanated like myself, you have a fucking job to do and stop fucking playing these goddamn games. These games that we're playing, these mental mind games, is fucking up the planet. And everybody's saying, oh, we're going to a new earth. We're going to a new earth. How can you go to a new earth when people that look like me ain't even fucking waking up? They still fucking programmed and shit. Don't even realize they giants walking, sleeping giants walking on this damn planet. Don't even know their own power. Our women don't know a goddamn thing about who the fuck they are. They walking around calling themselves bees and all that. Yeah, I'm a baddie and all that. Fuck that baddie shit. Everything is so fucked up. But yet everybody trying to push this new world. In order to push the new world, guess where it starts at? It starts within you. It starts in here. But I want the people to know who we really are, though. You know, it's a shame that we keep on talking the talk, but not walking the walk. It's a shame that all these people keep on saying, "Oh, we want to do this. We're the whole Jasara thing." Yo, let me tell you like this. That information, when it came on so-called Black YouTube, it was yours truly and 4 other brothers that brought it to everybody on Black YouTube attention. Then let alone that information came from my godfather in Ifa. He the one that brought it, and also somebody that I know personally, she brought it. So we had 2 people that was talking to us about it. Now everybody talking about it even more. We talked about nationalization and everything. We did all of that. We didn't discriminate against nobody's nationality. Because I'm gonna tell you some real shit, and I want you to really pay attention to this. And I'm gonna name some bloodlines. Okay, if you're Irish, you have African DNA or Moorish blood in you. Sicilian, you have African, aka Moorish blood in you. If you're Asian or Chinese, the ancient Chinese, guess what? You have Moorish blood in you. If you're Japanese, you have Moorish blood in you. I'ma also mention, I'm trying to remember all the bloodlines here. If you're Filipino, you have Moorish blood in you. Moorish blood, aka Israelite blood, if you really want to be technical. Let's be real, okay? I want to say that because the Moors were also called Islamic Hebrews at one point in time. I want to say that. A lot of us have an ancient bloodline called the Sudanese blood. The Sudanese bloodline. A lot of us have that. Okay? That's also dealing with the Bantu and all of it. It's all interconnected, and also it's connected to the original Native Americans that were over here. Okay? I really want to let everybody know. And honestly, we practice indigenous traditions and spirituality. We believed in one creator. One. But the traditions that we practice originated and showed our connection to the creator. I just want to say that, to get that out there. But we need to know the truth and stop lying and start really talking about some real shit here. Every day of the week on the Gregorian calendar is connected to a fucking planet or a sphere out in our cosmos. And I want to share that. Monday is dealing with the sun, the day of the moon. Tuesday, Mars. Right? If I'm not mistaken, Wednesday, I think, is Mercury. Thursday, dealing with Jupiter, if I'm not mistaken. Friday, dealing with Venus. Saturday deals with Saturn. How many of y'all know this shit? We've been lied to. Listen. We really need to study our shit, man, and get our shit together for real, because we are not really getting our shit together. This is why I made this channel, for us to really build. I'm talking about build a network of different walks of life, but everybody need to know the fucking truth and do the research their goddamn self. We really need to do that. I speak on this because I'm tired of people from all walks of life, different nationalities, that don't want to give the melanated people credit. We have been belittled all our lives, but yet everybody use our culture, but don't want to go through the struggle. So I'm here to bring everybody together that look like this, and other nationalities. And we have to really start debunking some shit. If you really want to bring this fucking shit and build some real shit, let's do it and stop talking. Because I'm getting tired of just talking. Because I'm seeing certain people that's really building. Conjure Queen, Black Witch Yahya. I'm just naming them two sisters right now. They're building. They're teaching this shit. They're teaching it. And they're letting it be known it's not a race thing, but we got to also give a shout out to the people that look like this. Everybody that look like this. We got to remember the original. Bring forth the fucking original. In order to move to the next world, certain people that are the original got to wake the fuck up. Not just some of the people that are the original have to wake the fuck up. Real talk. I'm getting tired of that shit. Because now we're at a point where everybody want to talk spirituality and talk, oh yeah, yada, yada, yada. Oh yeah, one consciousness and one this and one that. We got to be on one consciousness. We got to be on one consciousness. How many of you really want to be on one consciousness, but bring it back to the original so the originals can wake up first? Think about that. Meanwhile, you're being told that your stuff that you started off doing was demonic. And here I am telling you, you come from the darkness into the light. The darkness created the light, not the light created the darkness. Read the daggone scripture that you read. It is really crazy because there were monuments built for the Great Mother, know it or not. You know, I don't, listen, you can like what I say or you don't, but do the research before you judge the messenger. Thank you. Out of the darkness came the light. The darkness created the light, not the light created the darkness. Everybody been lied to. This is not something everybody like, oh, the darkness is scary, it's evil. You were in your mother womb for fucking 9 months. Guess what? The square root of 9 is 3. 3 trimesters that you was in your mother's womb. And what if I tell you the damn darkness was actually water? The cosmos itself, know it or not, is connected to down here. Do you know why the sky is blue? Exactly. Do you know why the sky is blue, y'all? It's only reflecting the color of the water because of the sun. Wow. Think about that. If the sun wasn't around, this whole fucking planet would be in darkness. Thank you, my family. Thank you, because we're in water. Exactly. But nobody want to talk about this shit. Nobody want to talk about this. See, I come to you all that are watching as a person that used to be blind in certain things, but I knew it was more. I knew it was more at an early age. I questioned everything when I was a child. When I became a full-fledged adult. Exactly. The firmament is exactly. When I became a full-fledged adult, I really started going into detail, start realizing like, yo, we've been lied to. I came from the Israelite school. I came from all of that. I had a connection to every band of these religions damn near. But I want to share something with you. The Catholics created your boogeyman. Those that are Christian, those that are whatever, they created your boogeyman. You know what I'm saying? In actuality, you have a higher self and a lower self. It's up to you which one you pick. Everything deals with duality and reality. Everything deals with duality and reality. There's a cause and effect on everything you do, every move you make. Think about that and let that marinate. By me talking to you on this live and speaking how the way I'm speaking, I'm taking a chance. I'm willing to go through the criticism. I'm willing to go through all of that. But one thing I can say, you can look up this stuff yourself. I'm going to post up that video about the great mother, one of the names for the great mother. And they studied her also in Greek theology or mythology. And I think she went by the name of Nyx, if I'm not mistaken. That was one of her names. Did y'all know another one of her names is Nike? Did y'all know that? Nike is one of her names, and y'all, that's a company. Exactly, separating the waters in the space in the great womb from the waters from the dry land earth and darkness covered. Exactly. I appreciate that. Shalom Israel. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I mean, we need to stop playing games, man. We need to start everybody need to really start studying and really start getting down to the business that I'm saying. I'm not making up none of this shit. I'm not making up none of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? I mean, when it come down to it, I say this out of love when I put this out here. Because I don't want people to be misguided anymore. I'm tired of people being lied to. Exactly. I appreciate you putting that down too. Then God said, let there be light, and God is plural. Exactly. Exactly. So when you say plural, people need to know that that means more than one. Just saying. See, nobody don't want to talk. See, what you're putting up is stuff that scholars would say. Nobody don't want to talk about that. Everybody want to, I don't know, I feel like society like being lied to. Exactly. Elohim. You know what I'm saying? Or Elohim. That's what I'm saying. Nobody don't want to talk about that. Nobody don't want to talk about this. Why? Everybody want to just stay stuck and don't want to get out the box and start thinking outside the box anymore. That's the problem right now that we're facing here. How many times you want to be lied to and get used to lie over and over again? Then when you cross over to the next life, you realize like, damn, I thought the creator was a man. And you find out that she's feminine. When you look at any name, like I said, any name ending with AH is feminine. Allah, that's feminine. AH is feminine. Exactly. Behold, man, become like us to know good and evil. That's exactly. Sounds plural to me. Exactly. So, any name ending with AH is feminine. There's a book I recommend. It's called The Great Black Mama of Creation by Suzar, aka Dr. Suzar. I recommend that book. Then you'll see what I'm talking about. Because everything that we've been taught was a freaking lie. My old mentor told me when I spoke to him the other day, I said, hey, you know, I haven't having a beef with certain people, you know, and he said, well, maybe because he's like, don't waste your energy. And I said, you know what, you're right. I said, you know what, you're right. I'm like, you know what, you're right. I'm not going to waste my energy. He said, don't waste your energy on people like that. I said, you know what, you're right. I'm not. And then I said, well, I'm going to go by what the great mother said. And you know what he said to me? He said, by you acknowledging that the creator is feminine, you're on a whole nother level. Everybody's not thinking like that. That's serious. He said, just by you saying that alone, and I have a fez in the house. I wear fez, but I don't wear it right now. And the fez symbolizes the womb. So on that note, there's a lot that I want to cover, but I just want to say this in this little time. And I know for a fact, I'll deal with the criticism and all of that, but I know I had to come clean and come straight forward from the heart because people need to know the fucking truth. Because I'm getting tired of all our people being lied to. I'm getting tired of people from other nations being lied to. I'm getting tired of motherfuckers keep on lying and not telling the motherfucking truth, because that shit right there pisses me off. Because the simple fact is, we don't want to take heed and acknowledge the people that look like this, and also people that look like this are not knowing. A lot of them not knowing this information. And if they do, they probably out there trying to talk it and tell people, but they're facing criticism too. So I'm not knocking the ones that's teaching that. And I'm not knocking people that's actually coming with the truth and saying, hey, there is only one race, the human race. Yes, it is. So the thing is, everybody on this planet, in order to survive, you need melanin. You have some sort of melanin to be on this plane. Believe it or not, don't believe me, look this shit up. Because all of you motherfuckers are not 100% of nothing. Keep that in mind. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you not 100% so-called black or Caucasian, whatever you want to call yourself. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. There's been intermixing for eons. But I just want to share this information to the original people so the original people can know what the fuck is going on. And that you had other lifetimes as other nations, but this time you came back to being who you are from other lifetimes. To bring forth this information to wake people up so they can know what the fucking time it is. Because by you watching this fucking video, guess what? You have a responsibility. But you also need to hear this shit, because your thoughts and what you've been feeling within is coming out right now. It's coming out. You've been thinking this and you've been feeling this and you've been wanting to hear something like this that give you confirmation on shit. And excuse me for cursing, but I gotta get this shit out or using these words like that because I have to get this out. So I want to say, everybody that's watching, I love you all, no matter what nationality you are and everything. But I had to bring this truth to you. I had to bring this coming forth to you so you'll know. And I'm going to tell you, if you hear anybody else say something like this, come back to this video. Come back to this video. Because I didn't touch bases on everything. I didn't. But I wanted to get to the meat and potatoes real quick. Just to give a little hors d'oeuvre. You feel what I'm saying? And I want to give a shout out to our sisters that are literally, exactly, human means to have hue. If you don't have hue, you white carrying recessive genes, a kind of man, exactly, which is mankind. That's true. You know what I'm saying? They also come from our DNA. A lot of them do. In order for them to survive, you have to have melanin. They got melanin. You know what I'm saying? In order to survive. You know what I'm saying? And it's the truth. That's why I said everybody's not 100% nothing, but I just want to put that out there. The original people need to know who the fuck they are. Because enough is enough. I get tired of hearing the lies, man. And I'm here to let you know, like, I speak on the behalf of the Great Mother, the ancestors, the ancestral spirits, and so on. And I keep telling people, I know who sent me here on this plane. You can't tell me. I know. So, on that note, I'm going to keep on saying what I got to say. I hope that people can hear me. You know what I'm saying? But in all actuality and in reality, I love everybody. But let's give thanks to the people that came here before. The people that came here before that sacrificed. The original people that sacrificed. And the ancestors that look like yours truly. That sacrificed to make this world a better world. And I also want to give a shout out to the Empress of the Washita that took this country to court in front of the UN. And when she won with the illegal purchase of Louisiana, when she won, she also implemented Nasara and Jasara. And she is no longer here. And may she rest in power. I want everybody to know that that sister is the reason why Nasara and Jasara is being pushed. And that is another reason why stuff with Trump and stuff is about to take place. And that you need to claim who you really are. And I wanted everybody to know that it's that time and that time is coming. And finally, know that the divine is actually feminine, darkness that brought forth the light. And that, guess what? Exactly. Some of us are so old, don't even know our age, because that's dealing with the past lives. That's dealing with the past lives. A lot of us are incarnated angels. Some of us are incarnated gods, or some of us are incarnated elementals. That is another segment that I'm gonna touch bases on. About the elementals, incarnated angels, incarnated extraterrestrials. I'm gonna get into all that real soon. This is why I said this channel gonna be touching a whole lot of shit. But I'm here to build also from with everybody from other nationalities and nations so they can know what time it is. Because I want them to know you might be Caucasian in this lifetime, or you might be Asian in this lifetime, or whatever, but I guarantee your ass in other lifetimes you were something else. It's just that this lifetime you chose to be what you are this lifetime. But I guarantee you, your ass used to be just like this pigmentation in the beginning at one point in time. It's just that, guess what? You chose to be this color. You chose to be peace. You chose to be this color. And also some of you chose to be this color. Some of you chose to be what they call Asian nowadays, or Mongoloid nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Hey, Shalom Israel. You are you somebody that I know personally, because you're putting up a lot of stuff on somebody that I taught. You know what I'm saying? Because you putting up stuff now, you typing up stuff to somebody that I taught a while ago, and I think I know. You know what I'm saying? I think I know. How you doing? Is this about? It's pronounced Reagan or Reagan? I think it's what's called Reagan. So yeah, exactly. Light manifests in three realms to experience existence. Exactly. But you do sound like somebody I know with the messages, because I know somebody that I taught stuff like this, and you got that same energy, that same vibe. And I want to know if it's who I think it is. You know, you can just say yes or no. But I really want to go into details on this. Your protege. Mario, is that Mario? Is that you? Say your protege. You can say yeah or nay. I could be wrong, because I told a whole lot of people. And I'm not just, I be telling people, before I did YouTube, I was walking the streets of Baltimore teaching. I was also on Facebook teaching. You know what I'm saying? So, ah, oh, right. Well, I knew it was you, Mario. I knew it was you. I knew it was you, brother. I knew it was you. Hey, man. Everything is water under the bridge, family. Okay. I just want to let you know. All right. It's all love over here, bro. I'm just living by day, and I'm happy. I'm proud that you're putting all that information out there, and you know, keep on learning. I want everybody to know, keep on learning, keep on striving, because honestly, man, we don't have time to be bullshitting anymore. It's really time to build for real. You know what I mean? Nobody don't understand. I took this young brother under my wing when he was 18. I know him since, goddamn, I forgot how old you are now. He's one of the few that I taught, and he see everything I say. I'm not making shit up. Exactly, nothing changed. But hey, call me. I got some shit to tell you. Just know that you was right, bro. You was right about somebody, bro. You were right about somebody. Just know that you was right. That's all I'm gonna say. You were right about somebody, B. Yeah, 31. You were right about somebody. I'm gonna leave it right there. You were right about somebody. I ain't gonna just call my phone, B. Call my phone. All right. I'm gonna tell you, gonna be like, yo, I told you, bro. I'm like, yeah. I took heed on some shit. And I ain't fooling with them. Just know. I ain't fooling around, bro. All right, so on that note, y'all, let's just go ahead and just, I'm gonna do another stream on the elementals and all that. Probably tomorrow. I have to take my kids to school and everything. There's a book I also recommend called Earth Angels by Doreen Virtue. A book called Earth Angels by Doreen Virtue. Last time I checked, the book was $7. It's like a pocket book. You can put it right in the back of your pocket. Um, you need to read that book. I tell everybody, read that book when you get a chance to. Earth Angels, Doreen Virtue is $7 last time I checked. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Oh, thanks, family. Hey, I'm working on getting things in order, bro. I'm trying to build this daggone platform up because I'm trying to build a platform where we can have our own network from people from different walks of life, no matter what nationality you are. But I want people to recognize about past lives, about, you know what I'm saying, about all of us being at least other nationalities and races too. I'm here to build with the people that really want to build something and really build a network where if somebody is in trouble, we can send some cash apps to them or something. And we also talk about spirituality and we start building it into something bigger than YouTube, like a media or something. You know what I'm saying? So we can really help out the human race because right now we don't have that going on, bro. We don't have that going on. Everybody talking, but we got to really start getting down to the get down. On that note, you know what I'm saying? Green light, cosmic angel fire is out of this joint. Love everybody that watched this. May the divine protect you and yours. I got to go back into the house with the wife and kids. I'm out of here. Peace. Love y'all.